What is search engine optimization? What is SEO? SEO is search engine optimization. And these are some of the things that you need to keep in mind as you build your campaign. I want you to really sit down for a minute and pull out a piece of paper and a pen and start to write down what your dream results are going to be. Whether you want to double or triple your practice, are you looking at adding in new services? Are you looking at raising your prices for services? And start looking at doing a cost analysis. You know, it's amazing because so many times I talk to dentists and a lot of doctors and they tell me the same thing. I want to have $1 million practice. That's what I'm looking to do. I want to make $20,000 a week. Now, I've coached businesses on how to do exactly that, but the question becomes, what is it that you want to sell? And also, how many counties or how many cities do you want to be in? How big is your audience? And realistically, start to think about how far will someone travel to come along and find and buy your services. That is really important as well. And when you start to put these different elements in place, search engine optimization becomes really critical because you need to really optimize every single one of your pages so they'll pop up in a typical search result. And you want to make sure that your business and not your competition pops up in place, and that you get the business and that your phone is the one that rings. I've seen a lot of businesses make mistakes with social media. They jump in, they don't really have a clear-cut idea of what they want to achieve and what kind of people they want to attract, and they start to just do random things, very, very random, and they often give up after just running less than 20 tweets in some cases, and they're just not getting the results that they want to achieve. That is a really big mistake because search engine optimization works really kind of hand in hand with social media, and you can get some fantastic results as far as people and getting people to actually become involved with what you're doing. I've seen this work really, really well in B2B situations. So any types of dentist equipment wholesalers out there may want to pay attention because this is an excellent way to build up your own client base. And also by state. And it doesn't take a whole lot of effort to do. You can actually create this whole circle of influence working literally like 4 hours a week. And that is something you want to really keep in mind. So that, in a nutshell, is how this can all work together. Get very specific on what you need to achieve for your business. Search engines are great at really collecting a lot of material, search engine optimization key phrases that your client base is typing in to find businesses just like yours. Every month there's a tally of how many keyword phrases are typed in. So it's important to keep those things in mind so you can put that same phraseology in your web pages, inside of your web page titles, and you should tag all your media as such so that your material does pop up properly. And in doing so, it's very, very important that you don't make up your own keyword phrases or just go, if you get too generic with it, there's a great way to just screw it all up and not have it pop up properly. That is really, really important to remember. You want to use the exact keyword phrases that people type in. So do some research. There's some great keyword banks on the web where you can find just that. And also, too, you should use this media to answer as many questions as you can on the web. The way I typically like to do it is I like to put as much material out there so I'm not on the phone talking to someone who's not qualified to buy my services. Very rarely do I come across someone who is going to waste my time, but quite often it just doesn't happen as much as it used to, because I have recorded all of my key points, put them on web, put them on video. I've put them on web pages, and also my answer machines, all my voice services. And so by the time somebody does come through and get a hold of me in person, it's somebody who wants to do some business with me. And that is a great way to leverage your time. So that is a really great way to also pre-qualified the kind of patients that you want to serve. And with our program, Extreme Dentistry, ExtremeDentistMarketing.com, we've actually increased the profit range up to 30% for a lot of our partners, because they have saved time by almost kind of pre-sorting out the kind of patients they want to work with. So that gets really, really interesting when you start looking at it, and there's a lot of different ways you can go. My number here directly at the studio is 248-631-9211. My websites are right here. Do give us a call. We're doing some great things on the web, and we look forward to hearing from you. Thanks for watching.